O.J. Simpson in the hotel room in Vegas with a couple guys with a couple guns, robbing two sports memorabilia dealers. It was all recorded. Now, Simpson was convicted of the crime in 2008 and sentenced to 33 years in prison. Well, now he says his defense attorneys did not properly represent him, and now he'll get a chance to argue this. A judge has scheduled an evidentiary hearing in this case for May 13th. OJ, get another bite at the apple. How about that after he gets carted away? He's serving 33 years, which pretty much, end up being a life sentence for O.J. Simpson. Will this give him a real opportunity for a new trial? Beth Karras and Mike Brooks with me. Beth, let me start with you. May 13th, inside that courtroom, what is he going to have an opportunity to try to demonstrate or prove to the court?
Well, there are 22 grounds in this petition for habeas corpus saying that he is basically incarcerated unconstitutionally. He's already lost his appeal, but there's another opportunity you get if you can show some sort of fundamental rights have been violated. And there are 22 grounds in this petition. The judge is going to hear 18 of them at this hearing. But really the key ones, and probably the key one, is his allegation that his lead attorney, Yale Galanter, did not advise him on the eve of trial of a plea offer by the state that would have gotten him somewhere between 2 and 5 years in prison. Now, he's already been in for 4, so he'd basically be out, or maybe about to get out, had he taken that plea offer, if indeed it existed the way he says. So he's going to take the stand. He's waived attorney-client privilege, so his attorneys are both going to take the stand as well, or former attorneys. It should be a really interesting hearing.
Well, and you're talking about his attorney, Yale Galanter is the main guy we're talking about. This is a guy who, after O.J. Simpson's issues out in California, became O.J.'s attorney, and it seemed like he was on call every couple of years to deal with something, right, Beth? And for folks who haven't seen Yale in action, I remember him from this trial, and he was ferocious in the courtroom. Take a look.
You recall during the same transcript that Mr. Owens just showed you that I asked you the following question.
Do we have a page, Mr. Galanter?
Yes, page 32, line 15. Sir.
Can you back away from me and let me read this because I don't
No,
like
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it the same way Mr. Owens did it.
Well, yeah, well,
we're going to do it the exact same way, sir.
He's yelling in my ear. He did this before, and I don't like it. Step back, please.
You pull us. You do that again. What you did here with Mr. Alexander again and caused me to get up out of my chair and tell you to move back. Don't do it again. Don't. And if the witness is okay with the state doing it, then it's okay. But if the witness is not okay with you doing it, it's not okay.
All right, Beth Karras. Yale Galanter is no amateur inside the courtroom. He knows what he is doing. He fought very hard for O.J. Simpson, and many of us thought he did a nice job inside that courtroom with cross-examination and everything else.
Your characterization of him is absolutely correct. He's been on call for years with O.J. after the criminal trial in Los Angeles. In fact, in the fall of 2001, I was at O.J.'s road rage trial, which is where I met Yale Galanter. This was in the wake of 9/11, and the anthrax scare was happening at that time. Someone had just died in Boca Raton from anthrax being mailed. And so a lot of folks weren't at O.J.'s trial. He took the stand at his road rage trial, and he was acquitted. He heard those words, not guilty, again. And Yale Galanter did a great job because he was charged with a felony in that case and was facing some significant prison time. And he walked away from that. And then, of course, in 2007, he got arrested here, trial in 2008. And a lot of people feel this 9 to 33-year sentence is really kind of payback for what he didn't get convicted of in 1995.